Come die with me, and I'll take you to hell. Ha ha hoo! I know some professors from Kirkwood who are from there, and they tell me it's swell.
Deepest Basic Reasoning presents. It's 10:10 a.m. The Bayshriek Reasoning Hour. With your Fright Master, Owl Gore.
Passengers, this is Captain Gore speaking. Welcome to the fiendly skies. Ha ha hoo! Flight attendants will be selling snacks this morning, including my favorite snack, gummy worms. But I always ask them to hold the gummy. Ha ha hoo! Since we're flying at a very high altitude, you may experience abject terror when you watch today's in-flight entertainment. A little story I like to call Nightmare at the Eastern Iowa Airport. Hey, remember when it was called Cedar Rapids Airport? What happened to that?
An argument is a set of claims in which some of the claims, the premises, give support, evidence, or justification for the conclusion. The premises give evidence for or establish a line of reasoning to prove the conclusion is true. The conclusion is that which the premises try to prove. Here's an example of an argument. Premise 1. Either Fred or Sam or Kendra committed the murder. Premise 2. Fred did not do it. Premise 3. Kendra did not do it. Conclusion. Therefore, Sam committed the murder. One way to show the logical structure of an argument is through the method known as diagramming. Now, to diagram an argument, the main thing you remember is the arrows point, they flow, oh my gosh, the arrows follow the justification, so they show which way the justification is going. Okay, that's premise 1. That's premise 2. And that's premise 3. The reason I've connected them with pluses is because they work together to prove the conclusion. If you took one of them out, the other two would not give you much evidence for the conclusion. You can't know that Sam did it from knowing that Fred didn't do it and Kendra didn't do it unless you know that it was either Fred, Sam, or Kendra who committed the murder. The preceding is a deductive argument. Premises that are dependent are part of a deductive argument. In an inductive argument, the premises give support to the conclusion independently of each other. So you could take one of them away and you'd still have some evidence for the conclusion. Now, here's another one for you. And on this one, you have to imagine that there's a dog with a sensitive tummy, and the dog is named Spot, and that he did what's being described within a span of about 20 minutes. Okay, let's roll the argument, Kenny. Spot ate a large bag of cookies. Spot ate 3 boxes of ice cream. Spot ate a plate of spaghetti. Therefore, he will get sick. You see here, in this case, I've taken the premises and there's an arrow from each premise going to the conclusion. Each premise gives the conclusion a little bit of justification. After all, eating a large bag of cookies is some evidence he'll get sick. Now, all 3 premises make the conclusion more likely than one premise alone, but even one premise counts in favor of the conclusion. So, premises give evidence for the conclusion, and the conclusion is the thing you're trying to prove or the arguer is trying to prove. And you can use those kinds of diagrams to just give an idea of how the justification's supposed to flow. The arrows always aim at the conclusion.
Well, I guess we learned the hard way that when you take those late night flights, you often get stuck with the skeleton crew. Ha-ha-hoo! Until next time when it's 10:10 a.m. on a Monday or Wednesday or sometimes Friday, this is whatever the name of this is, which is slipping my mind now. That's what happens when you get older.